Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be discussing the Google Pixel Watch. I finally got my hands on one. I've actually wanted one since the first day it came out. And I finally got the LTE version of this. And actually, I didn't actually have to pay for it out of my own money. I actually got it using my tax return money. Well, some of it, not all of it. But I did that, to try to save on money, other places instead of, buying it with my own money. Not that I actually wouldn't buy it with my own money, but, I can use my, tax return for, basically anything because, it's basically like, free money. So, anyway, but I'm going to be going over some things that I like and dislike about the watch. And I'm going to be doing, maybe in the next video I'll actually show some things that you can do to improve some things on it and stuff like that. Now, the first thing I am going to say is that I do wish that the battery life was a little bit better on this. But there are ways around that. There's ways around, getting the battery life better. And there's ways, that you can, charge the watch on the go while you're at work or you're home or whatever. Make life easier, to make it, last longer. But overall, it's a really nice watch. I'm really impressed with it. I actually have a custom. Let me get this dirt off of here. Sorry. I actually have a custom watch face on here. That's from the Google Play Store. It's actually called. Let me actually show you guys and see. Let me actually go in here and look to see what the app is actually called here. I can go into my apps here. I think it's called Custom App. Custom Pixel Watch Minimal Face. Watch face is actually what it's called right there. So I actually have that installed. And I installed that mainly because apparently, from what I read on the Google Play Store, that actually helps with battery life on this. And it's supposed to help with the battery life and everything. It's supposed to help it a lot better. Now I actually do have the LTE version of this. I actually got the LTE version because I didn't actually want to get the just the Bluetooth version. I wanted to get the LTE version so I could have multiple options. Not that I'm away from my phone too often, but I would like to have the ability to make phone calls or send text messages and stuff if I was away from my phone, or for example, if I forgot my phone or something, I would be able to still make a phone call or send a message if I needed to without my phone actually being paired to Bluetooth or nearby. So that's a nice feature. It's only I actually have the T-Mobile plan, the Essentials plan for this. It's actually only like 100. Actually, not even 100. That's counting the home internet because we have home internet. If you want to check out that video on my channel, I have a review on that as well. But that's including the home internet's around like 125 to 130. But that's including the watch itself, my phone, and then the home internet, which is $50 a month. So the plan itself, the Essentials plan, is only like $60 or $65 a month. And then plus $5 and then the tax. So I'm probably looking around like 70 or 75, maybe 80 a month, which really isn't that bad. Considering, for all three of those, even 120, that's not bad, for all three of those, probably around 125 with tax, but, that's a lot cheaper than you're going to get with Verizon or, AT&T, at least around here anyway. But yeah, I mean, I've been using the watch pretty frequently. I actually got it like a week or so ago, and I've actually been taking it to work with me and stuff. I've been, pretty much wearing it all the time. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the battery life really isn't the best. Once I get home, it's normally, and I always charge it, before I go to bed every night. So I make sure it's fully charged, and it's 100% every morning every afternoon when I go to work because I work night shift. I actually work 3 to 11. I work the graveyard shift, as they say. So, but yeah, I keep it charged. I definitely make sure it's charged around, and then I don't take it off the charger until I'm about ready to leave, which is around like 2 or 2:20 or so. And then I take it off the charger. I don't take it off the charger until it's actually time for me to go because I can just use my phone. I can use my phone to keep an eye on the time or, the clocks around the house or whatever. So I don't do that. That's a way to preserve battery, to make it last longer. Now the battery life, I myself, like I was saying, I work 8 hours. But I've actually I've actually had different results. I've actually used it a lot heavier some days, and then it'll give me from 100%. After 8 hours of work, I come home and it's around like 60 to 55%, or 56%, I think it was the last time because I was using it more heavy than I was the other time. I was getting notifications. I took some calls. I was messing around with it, like looking at the time. But the good thing is, a lot of times at the school where I work at, there's time clocks. There's clocks everywhere in the classrooms and everything, so I can just look at the time there. But if I'm somewhere like in the janitor closet or something like that, or in the bathroom or something, obviously there's not going to be any clocks in there. So it's definitely good to have a watch or a phone on you. But as I was saying, after 8 hours of medium to high use, I average around. Sometimes I come home and it's like at 66%. Sometimes I come home and it's at like 56% to 55%. And actually, I took it off my wrist. And the one night it was a Friday night. This last Friday night, and I actually left it on. I didn't actually put it on the charger, and it didn't actually drain that much when I had it off my wrist. I guess because it wasn't using the health stuff that I have on here, like the heart thing and the steps and everything. And I went to go to bed, so I put it on there. I put it on there, I think around like one or two or three, around 2 or 3 at night. And because it was a Friday, I was going to stay up anyway later. So I put it on there, and it was like about 52%, 52 or 51%. So that's not really that bad. I think that it could easily give me 10 days. I mean, yeah, not 10 days. 10 hours or more of battery life. So I mean, in the summertime, I am going to be working 10-hour days, but I'm also going to be having off Fridays. So I'm going to be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm going to have off Friday, but I'm going to be working 10-hour days because they're going to be stripping and waxing the floors at our job in the summertime at the school. But with the amount of battery life that I get out of it from high to medium use, it's not really that bad. I've heard some people say, "Oh, it can't get me through a day." Where there are ways, that you can get it to get you through a day. I mean, you can turn on low power mode, battery saver. That does disable the raise to wake. I don't really like to do that unless I'm really running low on battery. But as I said, I mean, it's getting me through 8-hour days with high to medium use with no problem. And I believe that it'll even get me through 10-hour days with no problem. So I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm happy with it. It's a very very well made watch. I think that it's really nice. I think it's really nice looking. Like I said, I just wanted to get it because I'm a huge Pixel fan, and I love the Google Pixel. For those of you that don't know, I have a Google Pixel 6. And I love this phone. It's just great. Now you're not going to get, obviously, you're not going to get, the best battery life on a small watch anyway. I hear some people say, oh, I can get like 2 or 3 days on my Samsung Galaxy 5 watch or something, or yeah, I mean, that might be possible, but the reason that I myself stay away from the Galaxy watches on a Google Pixel is because whenever I got a Galaxy watch, I had to install all these utility apps on my phone, and it was just crazy. I had to install like 3 or 4 different apps that were Samsung. And they basically have to be on your phone because they have to be able to communicate with the watch and everything. For Samsung phones, that's fine because that stuff is probably already built in. But if you have another type of phone like a Google Pixel, or a Google Pixel, or another phone, for example, Motorola, or something like that, or LG. I don't even think they make LG anymore. But I'm just using those as an example. If you don't have a Samsung phone, it's definitely not going to work as good, and it's probably the same with a Google Pixel watch. It's probably the same with that. You might have to install third-party apps from Google on your actual Google Pixel watch, to get it to work better on a Samsung phone, or get it to work at all on a Samsung phone. With the Google Pixel watch, all you have to do is pair it. That's all you have to do. It's like the Google Pixel Buds, the Google Pixel Stand. It's all embedded into the Google ecosystem. So you don't have to worry about doing any of that. That's why I don't like the Galaxy watches, because I'm not gonna switch watches just because the Galaxy watch has 1 or 2 days better battery life. I mean, that's not really that big of a deal to me. I mean, like I said, as long as it can get me through a full workday, 8 hours, 10 hours, that's the most that I'll be working at this job. So I definitely, like I said, I think that can definitely happen. It can get me through a whole day of work. So I'm definitely not worried about that. Now, I also have some things here that I actually bought for the watch. This is a screen protector. I actually have this. I bought this on Amazon. It's actually a 2-pack here. I can actually show you guys what it actually looks like here. Just take this off here. And it's basically just a screen protector. It's got like a hard case on here. It's a I guess it's like a plexiglass or a plastic case. And then if you flip it over here, it's got protection for the ports and stuff. And what I really like about it is it actually has protection for the little button here. I can actually show you guys that on the watch. It's actually got the protection for the button over here next to the crown. So that's really nice, and it's just a really nice case. It's I think this was only like $12 or something for a 2-pack, so that's not bad to protect your screen and everything, and protect the sides and the buttons and everything. So yeah, I mean, I'll leave a link down below in the description to that for you guys too. I'll leave a link to that. And I also have another accessory that I actually bought. Now this is actually a nice accessory. What this actually does is it's like a little, they call it a hockey puck, but it's like a portable charger. And I actually have another one over here I can actually show you guys. Just a second here, let me unplug it. I actually have one open here that I have open. I actually got a 2-pack of these. Now, what this actually does is it's basically just like the Google Pixel Watch charger. And what you actually do is, I can actually show you guys an example. I can actually take the Google Pixel Watch off here and put it on here. Now, it's actually magnetic. Just like the original Google Pixel Watch charger. And what you actually do is, with this, it's actually better than in my opinion, it's actually better than the original Google Pixel Watch charger. Because if you see here, let me get the camera to focus. If you see here, this is actually a USB-C port, and then over here they actually have a micro USB available too. So this I'm going to be taking with me to work. I'm going to probably leave the other one at home, the other one that's over there. This I'm going to be throwing in my pocket because, I mean, this would just be great to have. You can find these on Amazon. I'm also going to be looking into getting a new charger because right now all I carry with me is a charger for my phone. So I'm actually going to be getting another charger to be able to charge my phone and this at the same time. That way I have two things that I can charge at once at work. Most of the time my phone doesn't really die, but I mean I like to have a charger, in case it does, because I like to keep my stuff topped up. But this is a really good invention. Whoever I actually forget the brand of this. I think it's like it's like a Chinese or a Japanese brand. It's probably something cheap, but I think it was only like $8 or something. But I actually tried it out, and it does work. It does work very well. I can actually show you guys a demo over here. I actually have it set up over here. This is a spare room, so don't mind the mess over here. Let me actually put my phone down real quick and plug this in. I'll show you guys that it does actually work very well. Let me grab my watch. So, okay, I'm gonna put the watch down on here, and as you can see, it's charging it. I'll show you guys this that it does actually charge it again. You can actually take it off of here and then put it back down. So yeah, I mean that's in my opinion this is a really must-have accessory because like I said, you can plug it in. Not only can you plug it in via USB C, as you can see. Actually, that's micro USB. USB C, as you can see right there, and then you can also plug it in via USB micro USB, and it's very small. I can put this in my pocket with no problem. It did come actually with a keychain. I can actually show you guys the actual package that it came in. As you can see right here, it actually does come with a keychain. But I myself, I'm not really a big fan of the keychain. So I just, I took that off, and I'm just gonna throw it in my pocket, and do it that way. But yeah, I mean that's basically my review of the Google Pixel Watch, guys. I mean, it's just a quick review. I didn't really want to go too in depth on it. If you guys want to, get one and try it out for yourselves, I mean, that would be the best thing to do. But as I said, for me, I think that it's a really good investment. I really think that it's, I mean, for the first generation of the Google Pixel Watch, I mean, I'll take it. But I think that there could be improvements, honestly. Obviously, the battery life. But, there's ways, like I said, to get around that. I myself, what I'm probably going to do is when I go on break at work, we actually get a 30-minute break. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to pop it on here. And I'll let it charge while I'm on break because I'll be using my phone anyway. So that's actually the thing to do. If you're ever running low on battery, or you just want to top it up or whatever, then you can just throw it on something like this. As I said, this is going to come in very handy. I actually can't wait to use this. This is actually a really nice invention. As I said, I'm going to leave the link down below in the description to this. This is really great. I'm really glad that I found this little thing that I can just throw in my pocket, and use it, via USB-C or micro USB. So whoever thought of this is really, really, intelligent. So, I really thank them for coming out with something like this because it can keep my watch topped up when I'm at work. So I'm very glad that I found that. But anyway, yeah, guys, As I was saying, those are some accessories that you can buy for it. There's also different things that you can do with it. You can change your watch faces. You can do all kinds of stuff like that. You can do, in the settings here, I can show you guys some stuff. You can go into the settings here. You can turn on low power mode. You can turn on airplane mode. You can turn on flashlight. You can control your Google Home devices. You can change the display brightness, the notifications. You can go into the settings. You can go to connectivity. You can have it on Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, mobile, NFC. I just keep that off. Private DNS, all that kind of stuff. Gestures, apps and notifications, Google Sound, vibration, battery, general health profile, location, all that kind of good stuff in here. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's basically it. I just wanted to do, like I said, I just wanted to do a quick review of this, and let you guys know, keep you guys in the loop. I like to keep you guys in the know of what I've actually been up to. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.